Alright, so here we are, triumphantly returned to Rome with our massive pots and barrels and shit. And weapons just kinda rocking on the cart. Aren't these gonna fall off at like any bump? I mean, I wouldn't,
I have
do it.
wanted to come to Rome for so long. I am almost nervous now.
It is a splendid sight. I'm sure you'll love it. There is no place like Rome in the whole world.
That is what everyone says.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get to see it for myself.
Yes,
I'll let you know if I agree.
we'll see.
You are happy to be home?
I'll happy to get to see my family again. This is what they are. What make the city my home. Back in the heart of the world, the center of all Mediterranean commerce and the political capital of the Republic. Of course, I am thrilled. I find it stifling. I'll miss the adventure and excitement of war. No, I want to see my family.
They will be quite happy to see you again, I bet.
Yeah.
I have no place to stay, of course. I can stay in your home, maybe. Just for now.
Of course you can. My family villa is in need of a dependable security. Oh, great. I'll happy to stay in a villa as long as you wish. You can live in a villa for a few months. It's best if you don't have finances have been poor for some years. Another mouth to feed. Bro, I got so much money. No, I'll happy to stay as long as you wish.
That is generous. Thank you. I will try to find a place for myself. But it is good to know there is no rush.
No rush, no rush. Are you planning to stay in Rome in the long term?
We will see. Maybe I will hate it.
Maybe.
Then I will have to go and find someplace else to be.
True.
But I think I will want to stay. If I can find place to live.
Right. You might draw a lot of attention in Rome. You are a foreigner.
You think it will be bad? Maybe you can help me buy nice Roman stola. Then I will fit in. Right?
It may take a little more work than that. Not many Roman women look like they could wrestle a bull into submission. That's a compliment.
At least I will not receive unwanted advances, I guess.
I mean that no. Looking at that forearm, no way. Rome loves gladiators. You could make a good living in the arena.
Why would I want to keep fighting when I don't have to? Fighting is a necessity of life. It is not sport.
So she is different from
I
this
did
guy.
not come to Rome to keep fighting.
All right, we can talk later. Hello, Julia.
Hey.
You look a bit weird.
Oh, thanks. Just what every girl hopes to hear.
Hmm.
I don't want to return. I don't even know where to go. This is the first time I'm back home.
Should I just invite them both home? You're always welcome to stay with me in our villa if you need a place.
I appreciate that, but I'd better not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to depend on someone else. I've seen how badly that can turn out. But I appreciate the offer, really.
Will you have to pretend to be a man again while you're in Rome? Maybe I can help you get your own home back then at least. Maybe?
Doubtful. But I'll keep it in mind.
Alright. Aren't you glad we're back?
Not really. I like it better out there.
Really? Why? I get you're shy? Oh, she is not shy. The sweaty tents you share with 7 others, the makeshift bathing facilities, having to shit in a hole in the dirt, what's not to love? Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, in there I have to be someone else. Out here, I'm just Julius Calidus. I like being Julius Calidus. Never mind.
She feels trapped, I see. How did you like Asia?
Good weather, nice food. What's not to like?
Just nice food?
And you've got what you wanted too.
I think you're right. I'm sure I'll get my home back. It came at the cost of many Roman lives.
Romans are born to serve the Republic,
Oh, great.
and to die for her if necessary.
Valet. I can't talk to them again. Okay. Better make the most of it then. Who leveled up? You? I mean, you are new. Downing a character rewards plus 3 morale to allied characters. Okay, well. What do I really want you to do? Sunder? Apply sundered. Shield strength not be restored. Okay, so I can just screw some shielded dudes. Finisher. Attacking an enemy who is stunned, struck, knocked down, restores 10% of health. If attack kills the enemy, the action point is refunded and cooled down. Oh. Of death blow is reset. Stunned, struck, or not. So if I knock someone down and this attack kills them, no matter if they are super well trained. Oh, okay. You can do some stuff. What do you have? Applies weaken to all enemies. Enemy within your reach attacks an ally. You're going to make attack of opportunity. Cure restores 20% health per status effect cured. We want revive, right? Let us also give you. I guess you need cure, right? Removes bleeding, removes. Yeah, you need cure if you want this skill. So you know what? Just get cure. Plus, it doesn't take up a slot in your weapon wheel. Okay, that's makes sense. My archer boy. Archer boy wants steady hands. Grazing sword. Grazing. You did 1 slashing damage and shed 1 armor. But accuracy is reduced by 33%. And they're gonna then shred 2 armor. Yes. Gimme grazing shot. And then you, weren't you like almost dead or something? I thought you were like nearly dead. Anyway, you can get this. Oh, you have another point? Sure. Become more bloodthirsty. You're also a Velis? No, but you've already learned kill on ground and bloodthirsty. Okay, you know what? Get this. Yeah, he is fully in the duelist skill tree, which I do like. And then you you have more shield strength, can get taunt, do an insane amount of damage when you're low on health. 6 hexes, taunts everyone. Honestly, get Adrenaline Junkie, that seems great. 50% more damage, hopefully we'll never use it, but if I do have to use it, you will use it. Very well. Okay, Bestia, bro, more swords
What is
over
it,
here.
Legate?
You seem discontent.
It is inaction that bothers me. Idleness corrodes the warrior's mind.
Life is not a series of battles. Cherish the quiet moments. There'll always be a war. You used to be a gladiator. Yeah, visit the arena. Find someone to fight.
That is an excellent idea. No wonder you are the Legatus.
Yes, I was a gladiator. Maybe I can be a gladiator again. Ah, so smart. So what will you do? Is there someone waiting for you?
There was, but not in Rome. I had a sister once, although sometimes I question my own sanity. Did she truly exist? Or did I merely dream of her?
Oh,
Aristocles teaches us that one may never truly know. We live chained inside a cave, staring at the shadows on a wall.
None can chain Bestia Tabat anymore. I will find out where my sister is.
great. How did you come to be separated?
We were both sold as children.
Right.
She fetched a higher price than I, for she was better in every way than I was. I do not know what became of her.
Good luck to you. Or perhaps we can find out together after my work at the Senate is done.
I shall consider your offer.
Yeah,
We shall help you find your sister, Bestia. Failing that, we shall prove her existence or the lack thereof.
Okay, and what did you think of the campaign?
You are a capable commander. Mercy is your weakness. Your enemies exist as long as they survive.
In some situations, you need an enemy alive to achieve a greater victory.
Can't think of any situation like you mentioned.
Well, that's why I'm the Legatus. Take care of yourself, Bestia. And not you. Cyranos!
Welcome home, Domine.
Are you happy to be back?
More than happy. Although it was nice to be back in my homeland once again,
Man Destroyer.
I find it
right.
quite impossible to not miss Rome. All I need now is a change of clothes and a day trip to the library.
I'll see to that you get whatever you need, old friend. When I'm to relax here, you'll deal with the Senate. I'll see to it that you get whatever you need.
Much appreciated. It was good to be back in action, but now my old bones are in dire need of some rest.
Well, I do hope you'll still come with me because I need your healing. And that staff is insane. What's the first thing you want to do? He just said he wants to go to the library and have a bath.
To see your mother.
Right.
I'm sure she's anxious to know we've arrived.
All in good time, visiting her now might endanger her life. That was a good idea indeed. Do it discreetly so let me know if mother is doing well. Yeah.
I shall be cautious like a lizard. None shall be aware of my presence.
He has snuck in many buildings already. All in this campaign went well, I'd say.
It appears we have everything we need against Vitellius Scaevola.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, appearances can be deceiving.
There's nothing you can do. No, I'll try to keep that in mind.
I know you will.
I'll see you later, Cyranos. And Casio, my
Legate?
shield. You feeling
I
well?
always get this weird feeling when I'm back. Like I've left something of mine behind out there.
Did you forget to pack something? I don't know about you, but what I need right now is a warm bath.
Now there's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
That masseuse from Lutetia. I wonder if she's still around. Brilliant idea, Legate.
That's why I'm the Legate. So this is it then. What will you do now?
You know what? For once, I'll do nothing. Nothing at all. And it will be glorious.
I need to get my home back, but after that I might join you in your pursuit for nothing. You have earned the right to rest. I for one am eager to get to the next challenge. You deserve rest. I wish I could take a break as well. Yeah, I might join you doing nothing.
A word of warning, Legate. My nothing involves a lot of debauchery and degeneracy.
I have earned the right to experience the finest debauchery Rome has to offer.
In that case, we have a compact. As they say in Rome, live with Kaiso, live your life.
Right.
And who are they? The people who say that.
No one.
You know, people say that. I'm sure I've heard some people saying that.
Some people. We did all right back in the east, huh?
Couldn't be better. We have conquered Asia, and you have all the evidence you need to put that traitorous Vitellius Skyroller behind bars.
I'll see you later, my friend. Alright. Well, that is all my companions. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, and there's LLL. I keep forgetting his name.
Away Lucullus and his
Lucullus.
victorious legion. Welcome home.
Yeah.
Salve, Vitus. It is good to be home again. I'm looking forward to a nice bath and a flask of good Carthaginian wine. Maybe two.
May I humbly recommend Vipsanius Marcellus' new batch?
New batch.
People say it's heavenly.
Right.
Ah, your recommendations never fail to impress.
Right.
Do address the Legatus, though. This victory was of his doing more than mine.
Right.
My apologies, Legate. I neither know nor recognize you.
Apology accepted. I am Emulcifier Furious Coolio. See to it that recognize me from now on. This has better be the last time we fail to address the victorious command of the Asia campaign. The council overstates my contribution. What I did for Rome, not for recognition. Apology accepted. See that you recognize me from now on. Whoever the hell you are.
Thank you. I am sure you'll be remembered from now on.
Now on.
Now, let us conclude our business. The consul seems to attribute the success of this campaign to you, Legate.
To me.
Thus, it is your duty to formally disband the Legion and relinquish your weapons.
Excuse me?
Beyond this river lies the Pomerium, and not even a victorious
Oh, right,
imperator
right.
can cross it bearing arms.
What do you mean disband? This is our army. If we disband the Legion, our enemies will attack us. I understand. We will, of course, obey the rules. I should use the sword. I have earned the right to carry these weapons. No. We listen to the rules.
Our laws are what separates us from animals.
Yeah, no one has
You
weapons.
have given
in
up
there.
your command, but you have retained your virtue.
Yes, I have.
You can always get your command back when Rome needs you again.
You taught me much, Petrone. I owe you everything.
Ah, you overstate my influence. It is easy to make a sharp sword out of good steel. The river Rubicon marks the sacred line where you stop being a warrior. It is time you learn how you may conquer a more civilized battleground.
Very
We
important
shall meet
one.
at my villa in 2 nights.
Alright.
There are people I want you to meet prior to the Senate hearing. We must get your villa back somehow.
Somehow,
Do not
indeed.
worry about your favorite gladius. Your war gear will be kept safely in my summer villa outside the city.
Because you can keep weapons there. Right, that makes sense. Unarmed combat. Your bare hands, their own set of weapon skills, can be used in combat if you're unarmed. Yeah, we know.
I hope you are hungry, Domine. Lucullus is known for his lavish feasts. Do not eat anything until I've tasted it first. I wouldn't put it past the Vitellius brothers to poison this entire party just to get you and Lucullus.
Have you also developed a resistance to poison? What are we doing here? Shouldn't we prepare ourselves for the Senate hearing? I mean, he just said we meet him here.
I am sure Dominus Lucullus has a reason and a plan. I would play along.
Yeah.
My personal mission tonight is to taste each and every single dish. You may have to roll me home.
Who is in attendance tonight?
I see that Tullius Cicero and Porcius Cato are both here tonight. They are highly esteemed senators of the Optimatus faction.
Optimatus. The famous advocate Cicero?
The very same. He is an orator of unmatched skill.
Oh, maybe he can
was
teach me
trained
something.
in Greece, you know.
I wish I had some kind of weapon on me.
To what end? A blade would not help against poison.
It would help against another blade, though. Alright, I'm going in. Wish me
May
luck.
Fortuna smile on you, Domine. I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, that's Lucullus.
Right on time. Just like a proper legatus. Welcome, son. After this long and arduous campaign, a feast is all you need.
I'd rather get my villa back and have a feast there.
All in due time. All in due time. Now, divert your attention to our guests. This is more important than you think.
I gotta make connections. Shouldn't we be preparing for the Senate? I guess we are. This is the Senate, right?
We should, and we are.
Yeah, okay.
This is our preparation. The guests in this party were not randomly chosen. Our success largely depends on your conduct tonight.
And who are these people?
Well, You know Marcus Minucius Thermus.
Hermes,
He's still
right.
thankful for your timely assistance and the saving of his life.
That'll be easy
You
then.
probably remember Marcus Aurelius Cotta. as
Cotta,
well.
I saved him.
He seems to have brought his siblings, Lucius and Aurelia Cotta.
They know how
The
to
gentleman
chill.
in the corner is Marcus Tullius Cicero. Making his acquaintance should prove to be very useful for you. I plan for him to become your advocate tomorrow.
Right.
Last but not least, I've also invited Marcus Porcius Cato, who may or may not represent you as well. You see why it was important for you to be here.
Anything specific I should do? Make a speech?
I think not. Just
Okay.
be your charming self and try to win them over. And please relax. You have defeated an army of rebel pirates. This is a simple dinner party.
Well, at least I could stab the pirates to death.
Please try to refrain from stabbing my guests.
I will go and mingle.
Be sure to join us at the table before you leave. I'd like to introduce you to Cato myself.
All
And
right.
smile. And do not walk like you have just swallowed a measuring pole.
I'm a soldier. But I guess I'm not really a soldier anymore. I've entered Rome. Theseus! Oh my god, I'm slow as hell. Alright, well. Thermius, I saved your life.
Ah, it's good to see you again. Have some wine.
They're talking about
He'll
me.
have to wipe his own ass, let alone
Excuse me.
command a legion.
If Lucullus says he won the war, then I have no choice but to believe it.
Right, you must believe it. Ah, it's good to see you again. Have some wine. You look well, Thermus. Have you recovered yet?
My leg still hurts every now and then, and all this rain isn't helping. But that is nothing compared to what could have been. You have my eternal gratitude.
It is the least I could do to save a commanding officer. There's still a lot I can learn from you. I will hold you to your word. Your gratitude is unnecessary. I was simply performing my duty. There's still a lot I can learn from you. Save a commanding officer. Yes, give him respect.
Much appreciated. But I am eager to return to my propraetorship in Asia. With any luck, Rome will never have need of me again.
Alright, do you have any opinions on my impending Senate hearing?
It is pretty much out of my hands. I'd follow your Patronus's lead. Lucullus is a smart man who usually has a few backup plans.
Right,
I understand you have all the evidence you need to expose Vitellius Scaevola.
that I do.
It's a strong position.
Very strong.
Nevertheless, I would advise caution. Vitellius Scaevola, and especially his brother Lurco,
Lurco.
are ruthless and cunning. Expect the unexpected.
Alright, do you know all of these people?
Only those who matter. Be careful around Cotta. He's still reeling somewhat from the damage that was done to his pride.
He has nothing to blame but his own failure. His pride. We saved his life.
To a man like Cotta, an honorable death would have been preferable to a humiliating near miss.
Well, I'll leave you to your wine. Okay, so he could still be angry because I saved his life. Are these musicians and all? Should I not be walking here? Is it considered like faux pas or something?
Is Pompeius Magnus not coming tonight?
Who?
He's in Hispania, I believe.
Shit. Oh, I thought this was my chance to win his patronage.
Who? I'm sure if I studied ancient Rome or whatever, I would know these people. Ah, yes. I am sitting. Look at me. Brooding. Whatever. Cotta, do you hate me or something? Because I saved your life? And injured your pride or whatever?
Of course. The savior of the legions, Lucullus Wonder Kid. I knew you would be here.
Salve. I can leave. This is a private conversation.
Nonsense. It's a party after all. What would be the purpose of these gatherings if we refrained from conversation?
Alright.
I am Aurelia Cotta. Marcus and Lucius are my brothers.
Okay, sister.
It's wonderful to meet you, Legate. We were just talking about you anyway.
Alright.
Of course we were.
You were speaking of me in good terms, I hope. I'm guessing not.
We were discussing how you saved my brother's life and became the hero of the Asia campaign.
Everyone knows the value of a great leader like Marcus Aurelius Cotta. It would have been a crime not to save him. I can't take full credit there. Linnaeus Lucullus was my guide and mentor. I was simply the right person at the right time. This seems patronizing, honestly.
Yet
that's
my
it.
son Gaius was not valuable enough to be saved.
Oh, Gaius, right. Value is irrelevant here. I tried to save him as well, but sometimes things just don't work out. That is not what I said. Gaius was a great man who seemed destined to accomplish great things. Such is the nature of war, it will keep on taking valuable lives. Your guy as his mother, though I knew him only briefly, I considered him a friend. His death pains me, but there was nothing I could do.
I apologize, Legate. They told me you had become close despite how briefly you knew each other.
I got his sword, yes! You seem confrontational. I show Aurelius Caesar's broken sword. I bought this home after your son died. It is the blade of his sword.
Oh, it's broken.
It is broken.
This sword was my father's. It was called Croquet-Amours.
Croquet-Amours.
You were friends with him, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
However briefly. Why don't you keep it?
Oh, thank you.
I think I still have the old schematics for it. I'll have a servant bring them to your villa tomorrow.
I think I won the sister then, that way. You seem confrontational, Marcus. Did I do something to draw your ire?
Other than saving his life?
Lucius!
Oh, please, let him talk, Aurelia. Let everyone witness the failure of Marcus Aurelius Cotta. The man who got himself captured and let his nephew die. The consul who had to be saved by a homeless runt.
Excuse me. To speak frankly, I think none of this is your fault. Saving your life was an honor. You should be grateful your incompetence nearly cost us everything. Okay, well, let's start. Apparently, he's going to be on the council, right? I was simply doing what I was supposed to do. I'm glad I led to your survival. To speak frankly, I think none of this was your fault. Saving your life was an honor.
Rest assured, my brother is thankful for that, Legate.
I'll be nice to him. So, how about the weather these days? A bit bleak, isn't it?
Really? Are you so eager to display your shallowness?
I was merely trying to steer the conversation in more jovial direction. I am interested in heavenly phenomenon. No, I was trying to become more jovial.
It's been rather rainy recently, true.
Yeah.
At least the rain drives the mosquitoes away.
Yeah.
Not all of them, it seems.
Oh, great. I'd better leave. Get out of here, dude. So angry. Can I just leave if I want to? I can. Party management. Inventory. I guess okay, yeah. These are all my weapons, but I can't use them right now. And do I have skills? No. My people are still here, though. That's good. Let Lucas involve you to Cato. This guy is Cato. This is Cicero. I can talk to Cicero, right?
Salve. I've heard a lot about you.
You are supposed to be my advocate.
I am Marcus Tullius Cicero.
I've heard a little about you as well.
Is that so? Few people beyond the political circles would know of me. My reputation depends largely on who's talking.
Isn't that true for everyone? A man's actions are absolute. Doesn't matter what others say about them. Yeah, sure.
Yet our reputations are built on how others speak of our actions, not on the actions themselves.
So what do you do, Cicero?
I'm an advocate. I defend those whom others seek to incriminate. But I'm sure a career soldier such as you would find the topic rather boring.
War is not a career to me. On the contrary, it's been a role I've been cast into. True, I prefer action to words. I think laws and regulations restrict our freedoms. Not at all. I am fascinated by legal matters.
Indeed. I suppose that makes sense, especially considering the predicament you're in.
Yeah, I need to know the laws, honestly. I gotta save my freaking villa. Are these all friends of Lucullus's?
That depends what you mean by friend. Your patronus, Lucullus, is a consul.
Right.
Many people would claim to be his friend. There's a difference between knowing someone and merely knowing someone's name, though. Are we friends?
It's unlikely we will ever become friends. We seem to get along, I think so. I would like to be. At least I know your name. I would like to be friends.
Our republic is in great turmoil. We should all aim to gather around us as many friends as possible.
Well, I Cicero. So you said a lot without saying anything at all. Alright, well, here is Cato.
That is absolutely
right.
unnecessary. I'd spend it all on farmlands. People need their food.
Really?
Indeed they do. But what good is food if it's obtained by illegitimate means?
What are you talking about?
What do you think about it, Legate?
I seem to have walked into an ambush. Clearly my scouts have failed me.
Fortunately, I know you are good at handling ambushes.
Yeah.
Spoils of war. Unaccounted for and untaxed.
I got a lot of those.
Should they be used for development to feed the people of Rome? A simple question.
Absolutely not. Immortality breeds immortality. The means of something influences its result. What the heck does that mean? Of course, the ends justify the means. If it doesn't matter if you're morally superior to when you're starving. It depends on the situation. If people are starving, sure, but we should also punish the person who committed a crime. What crime? Spoils of war. Okay, I see. So we have gotten stuff right.
A fairly strong answer, I'd say.
Yeah, okay.
No matter how much you try to legislate, the situation at hand will defy your expectations.
Yeah.
Meet Senators Marcus Porcius Carter and Marcus Tullius Cicero.
Cicero
will
is
be
a senator?
acting as your attorney
No,
tomorrow.
an attorney.
At least I hope so.
Unfortunately, things have developed differently, my friend. I've decided to represent Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola instead.
Oh, great. He's against me. Insane. Okay. That's interesting. Why are you here then? Aren't we, he wants to learn stuff?
Enemies? Most certainly not.
Mm-hmm.
I am an advocate. I just represent my client in a specific matter.
Certainly an interesting turn of events. But I've heard you talking disfavorably about the Vitellius brothers before. How do you justify defending them?
What I justify hardly matters. I seek to represent them to the best of my ability, so justice can be served.
It is immoral to defend someone when you know he's guilty. If that is what the system requires, I guess it makes sense. Are you here to spy on us? It is immoral to defend someone when you know he's guilty, yeah.
Most certainly. It would make you as guilty as they are.
Right.
Rubbish.
Great.
As long as your defense itself is conducted by legal means, we must trust the system to produce the right outcome.
Great.
Legate, what guidelines did you follow when you had to decide the fate of that Triarchus? Why did you let him live?
Executing your captain in the middle of the Mediterranean is 60 mil advised. There was no evidence to prove his guilt. I will not take a man's life on mere suspicion. Yeah, but we have evidence.
Our feelings often point towards the moral path. I wonder, exactly how utilitarian are you in your thinking? I heard you had the opportunity to bribe a hired guard protecting a spy.
Stop interrogating the man, Cato. Not everyone must adhere to your high standards.
I'm not comfortable discussing the details of my actions. Hindsight is too inexpensive this far from the field of battle. Bribe a hired guard protecting a spy. Which hired guard did I bribe? It's alright, Cicero, I did have that option.
Yet you did not take it.
Loyalty brought by denari is worthless.
A point well taken.
Yeah.
Depends on the denari.
Oh, because he's been bought.
Well, gentlemen, this discussion has become too hypothetical for my tastes.
Alright,
I bid you a good day.
Wale, Cicero. See you tomorrow.
Because someone can always double the
Final
offer.
question, before I retire as well.
You and your questions, Cato.
I believe if you wanted, you could enter the Pomerium fully armed. Why didn't you?
I do not need any weapons to defend myself. That rule is as old as Rome itself. Disobeying it would be a disrespect to our society because I was told to do so. I don't say I was told to do so. That's wrong. But yeah, they're talking about the freaking the boat captain that I did not buy. I just killed him. No, I did I kill him? No, I took him as prisoner. I don't know. I do not need any weapons to defend myself. The rule is as old as Rome itself. Yeah.
Indeed. In betraying Rome, you would betray yourself.
I did not betray
This
Rome.
has been an interesting conversation, gentlemen. I thank you for it. But now, with your permission, I shall leave. Volate.
Wale, Cato.
You don't do Cyrano, man. I ready to leave the feast. I think I'm just ready. No one here to talk to. Are they all just going? Oh, you're talking to him. Well, then I'm going there. Let's get out of here.
You look tired. Shall we leave?
Indeed, I am exhausted. Let us leave.
So, did you enjoy yourself?
I hated every second of it. I'll be glad to leave. That's one word for it. I have mixed feelings.
That is what life is.
All Praetorians gained 100 XP. Present your evidence against Vitellius Scaviola in front of the I mean, I have a lot of evidence. I saw him talking to the freaking dude. I have supplies. Don't I have a prisoner who will also say that? What the heck is this? Tiberius Senate, the famous Senate of Rome. We will go. Plus, I won a freaking massive campaign. Doesn't that give me some advantage? No, maybe not. Maybe a little bit.
As per today's augury, a specific issue stood out as being of utmost importance. I bring forth the following relatio, the result of which is to be decided per discussionem, and as usual before the sun sets.
So I am here sitting with who knows. I can say something. Kota will continue to lead the discussions. What does that mean? For today's augury, a specific issue stood out as being of utmost importance. I will bring forth the following relatio, the result of which will be decided by disfrendum as usual. Okay, remain silent.
The complaint is brought forth by Lucius Licinius Lucullus concerning alleged wrongdoing and infamous conduct by Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola and his brother Vibius Vitellius Lurco. Are both parties present?
I'm present.
I am present.
As am
He's
I.
just chilling there.
Weird that Vitellius Lurco would be here to do the talking. Where is Scaevola? He is the accused.
Right.
Are both parties represented?
I shall represent the defendant.
Yeah, where is and actually making the case against the defendant? I think our advocate is a bit late. Can we delay this hearing? I don't think so. Do we even have an advocate? We don't have an advocate. I shall be making the case against the defendant.
Very well. For the benefit of all present, would the owner of the complaint restate their accusation?
Restate. Okay. We believe the defendants, Vibus, Vitellius Lucuro, and Tibulus Scaviola, are guilty of embezzlement, treason, and murder. We've discovered that the defendant, Tiberius Vitellius Scaviola, has been funding and protecting piracy in the Mediterranean, thereby supporting Rome's enemies. The defendants have conspired against Rome and killed my father, who was trying to expose him. Well, the complaint is not about this. The complaint is about Rome's enemies.
Found out. So you do have evidence.
Yes.
Interesting. Do you accept the accusation, Kikaro?
No.
I see no reason to comment at this stage. May I humbly remind the Magistra, he who makes the claim has the burden of proof. We shall rest until sufficient proof is presented to eliminate all shadow of a doubt.
I was just trying to be helpful. The defendant is always at a disadvantage.
I'm sure you mean usually and not always.
Always.
As you wish. Present your evidence.
Vitellius Scaviola's ships were bringing supplies to the armies of Mithridates 6. You witnessed it. The crates meant to supply the enemy had Vitellius Scaviola's seal on them. The seal is important, right? We witnessed it firsthand. Oh, they had the seal on them.
Preposterous. Do you think my client would be foolish enough to commit a crime and put his signature on the evidence?
Well, we have seen it.
The evidence is material, Kikaro. There is no room for interpretation. The crates do carry Scaeola's signature.
Boom.
I have investigated them myself.
Boom.
I concur. Is there anyone who would contest my findings?
I admit, the evidence looks damning.
It does.
So, do the defendants admit their guilt?
Got him.
Are the Vitelli guilty of all crimes stated or implied?
Of course not. For starters, the evidence proves only treason.
Only treason.
What else is needed to declare this man infamous?
Do not interrupt the speaker.
No harm done. My dear friend Cato is correct. The evidence is enough to declare one infamous.
Great.
That one is Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola. Nowhere in any findings can you conjure the ability to implicate my client, Vibius Vitellius Lurco.
Great. So Lurco gets to live. The brother takes the fall. Great. Treason is a serious crime. Scaviola should receive the highest possible punishment.
That, of course, depends on the nature of the treason. But that's largely irrelevant.
That is literally the topic of our discussion, Kikaro. How in the world can you say it's irrelevant?
There simply is no case. Vitellius Scaevola cannot be punished.
Because he ran away?
Your rhetorical games grow tiresome. You have admitted the evidence is rock solid.
This should be interesting.
Why can't Scaviola be punished?
Simply because the man is dead.
Great.
Therefore, he cannot be
He
accused.
killed his brother.
Therefore, the case is null and void.
Senators, people of Rome, of course the evidence is clear. I accept my brother's guilt. It is a stain on our family name. A stain we will quite possibly never be able to cleanse. You know I love my family. I love my brother more than anything else in this world. Almost anything. The only thing I love more than my own brother is Rome itself. And thus, with sorrow in my heart, I was forced to take his life.
Isn't that a massive crime?
I see.
They all love it though. Who boasts of fratricide before the whole Senate? It is a virtuous action. Bro, I just stay silent. Stay silent. These are all bad. These are all bad options. He's lying. Well, he's probably not lying. Who boasts of fratricide? I can approve killing his brothers? No. Who boasts of fratricide before the whole Senate?
It is not a boast. It is my solemn duty to deliver the news.
Great.
I am a man with the highest of morals. Someone who places the well-being of Rome over his own flesh and blood. Step outside, senators. You will witness my brother hanging from the old tree. Let him rot there. And do not take him down. Let it be a warning to all those who would threaten Rome, placing their petty family matters over the well-being of our great republic.
Great.
Let it be known that Vibius Vitellius Lurco will never tolerate treason, not even from his own blood.
Great.
A decision cannot be reached. This case is non-existent.
Great. Well, the family, whatever. The family name takes a beating, but nothing else. And now we're talking to LL. What about my family?
You'll be fine. For now. The clerk should give you an official deed for your villa.
I get my
now
villa
that
back,
Lurco
okay.
has killed his own brother, it officially belongs to you.
What about his...
This is not good, though.
Yeah.
He turned impending defeat into a major victory. We will need a new plan. Go home and lay low for now. Your family needs you.
What about my sister? Return to your villa and check on your mother. Mother, sure, but my sister? Mother was fine, always, right? You guys talking about something? I don't think I should sit on the seats of the senators. I'm pretty sure that's not considered nice. What are you guys talking about? Let me listen in. You're talking about me, probably. I don't know. Well, whatever. Villa Furious. They say home is where the heart is. So he survived. His brother is gone though, and his family name is kind of ruined. Although my sister has that family name now. Is this LLL? What the heck, bro? Why are the guards here? I mean, it's a nice villa. It's a cool statue too.
Domine, we've been awaiting your return.
Marilius, I know you, Scaviola's man from the gladiator school in Thracia.
You have a good memory for faces. The name is Marcellus.
You knew to expect me.
We have been informed by Vitellius Lurco that the ownership of this villa was transferred to you. As per his orders, we kept the area safe until your arrival. Now that you're back, with your permission, we will take our leave.
You may leave.
Valete.
My son? You're back! And with Cineros. Oh, it's so good to see you both safe.
It's good to see you, Domina.
Boom! Unspent skill points. Can I explore my house? You may have hidden treasures.
You so much.
Hey, Athena statue.
You look great.
I do look great.
Are you eating well? Has he been eating well, Cineros?
He has, Domina.
I missed you so much, Mother.
Do tell your mother how much you missed her.
Very much.
You were always my favorite. Don't tell your sister.
Great.
Tell me about the war. I heard some of your friends died there. Killed by pirates. How did you survive?
I didn't. This is my ghost talking to you from the underworld.
Oh, shush. Don't say stupid things like that.
Tempt not the gods.
But did you like the life in the Legion? Do you want to be a career soldier?
I like the political side of it. The killing, however, doesn't appeal to me. It was all right as means to an end. I don't see myself being a Legatus again. Certainly not another campaign. I loved it. It was the most liberating and exhilarating experience I've ever had. Sure.
I was afraid you'd hate it like your father did. But it seems you're more of a warrior than he was.
Wow.
Domina, with all due respect, I guess the Legatus has his own questions. Am I wrong?
How did Scaviola's people treat you?
Oh, they were polite, mostly. Except for the fact they wanted me confined to this villa.
Great.
I guess having me walking around the streets was too much of a risk. Once you were out of the picture, he had no reason to antagonize me, though.
Did you really think they would have killed me?
I do. And the Coolus agreed. It was a sinister plan to take over our family. But now you're here. and everything will be fine.
Everything, huh? Where's Livania? Isn't she supposed to be here?
They told me your sister's husband is dead.
Oh, he was her husband.
She
Good.
should be free by now. I wonder if they did something to
I hope
her.
he didn't marry her. Great. I'm just happy to see my mother alive and well.
It's good to have you home, and for it to be our home again. Now that you're back, we have a lot of work ahead of us.
I have money.
Oh, listen to me. You just got here. Go on, take some time to settle in. Let me know when you're ready to get to work.
Meet V and lovely. Oh my lord. Talk to your mother when you're to end Act 1. Brother? I just got here. Don't talk about. Oh my lord, my house is massive. Alright, now, can I wear armor? What do you mean? But I can bear weapons. I don't have weapons. Okay, so I cannot bear weapons. Well, I can't do anything then. Alright. But I am a Sagittarius still. I have quick shot. I have interrupt, rebuke, grazing shot, powerful kick. Rebuke will additionally apply knockdown to target. Bro, what? But grazing shot. Does this take a thing to do? It doesn't. It's an active skill. It will deal slashing damage. Accuracy is increased. I don't know what that means. But sure. Then we have Quintus Aquinius wearing his normal clothes. We can harden him some more, or we can just push towards veteran opportunist. Yeah, let's get this. That makes you very, very powerful. Now you bring an incapacitated target back in action with 50% health. The target will retain any unused movement, but their action point will be spent. Yeah, so it makes him a very good healer. I still think grazing for these people. So she's straight up a lady now, with short hair, but what are you gonna do? And she's also straight up a lady. Makes sense. Oh yeah, but she's an insanely powerful one. Stand fast. Standing fast to allies. +1 base damage to equipped shield. Knock down. You don't have any points. Well, then what am I doing then?
Excuse me.
Hello, servant.
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been going since we left.
Oh?
The harvest was better than expected.
Ooh.
That is good news, of course. But it also means we have a problem.
Storage?
One of our grapes produced a particularly good wine. It's an opulent vintage with a smooth finish.
Well, that's good.
Quite frankly, Domine, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted.
Surely you don't mean that.
Oh, but I do. And you know I've tasted a lot of excellent wines throughout my life. This wine ranks among the best of the best.
So we got great wine. Why are you so surprised? Are our wines produced by pure chance?
Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes, but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus.
Dionysus,
Every
yes.
now and then he favors you, and you may produce a wine of this caliber.
Opulent, what does that even mean? Expensive?
It means the wine has a rich and smooth taste. An opulent wine is a bold wine.
Rich and smooth, I see.
Do not worry. Wine terminology can be weird and obscure. You will get used to it in time.
All this sounds like good news. What's the catch?
The question is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly worth more than what we normally sell for. It's the best kind of problem to have. It might be a good idea to visit some of the merchants in the market.
So we can sell it for more money. I don't think this is something I care about. No. I might be heading in that direction today anyway. I can talk to the Winters while I'm there.
Before you leave, there's a small thing we have to decide. A good wine deserves a good name. What should we name this one?
It needs a noble name. More about Minerva's wisdom. Something mysterious like Darkest Rose. Something humorous, Killer of Dogs. I don't know, what do you think? Oh, Minerva's wisdom. This is Minerva right there.
Minerva's wisdom.
Minerva's wisdom.
A good name. And not without a touch of irony.
Yeah.
Very well. That being settled, you should go and talk to the wine merchants.
Alright, finally we're back home, Cyrano. Can you believe it?
I had no doubts. You've made everyone proud.
And you were great
and
with
this
that stick.
victory is cause for celebration. I shall cook today.
Great. I don't completely understand how we were allowed to take the villa back.
Our legal system has its own intricacies, which no one but people like Kikaro understand. I'm sure the powers that be worked their magic.
What should I do now?
I don't know. It's your house.
It is my house.
Sit back and relax and let your Sir-We handle things. Do bear in mind that managing an estate is no simple task, though. Now that your father is no longer with us, you will have to find a way to generate income.
Income?
I think we should focus on the wine business. There used to be a lot of money in your vineyards.
Alright, well, eh?
Domine?
Domine! What the hell does domine mean? I don't really know. Anyway, vineyards. Apparently your family vineyards have produced a particularly exquisite wine this year. You could sell a vintage for quite a lot more than your wine normally goes for if you can find a buyer. In vino veritas. See, Casio has invited you for a drink with him, and Marcus will spin his famous wine out of the market. Casio. This guy did not come with me. The education of Bestia depart. Cyrano has agreed to train Bestia in his ways. The old service has decided to interpret this in a slightly different way than Bestia probably had in mind. Bestia must meet Cyrano's at the Senate to begin his education. Lovely bouquet of red flags. Bestia has asked Cadilla on what can be best described as a date. Oh. Calida is a lukewarm on the gladiator at best, so she invited Denaria along as well to help manage expectations. Calida. Calida, isn't Calida that lady? Oh yeah, okay, he did say he will invite her. Okay, I mean, it's my house, I guess. I can walk around, I can sit on this cool chair. Hell yeah, look at me with my cool chair. Or on my cool sofa. Hell yeah, bud. It's me on my cool sofa. Whatever. Oh my god. Me on my cool chair. Me in the cool... Oh my god, a kitchen knife. I can just grab it, huh?
Domina Claudiana, do you need me? I'm worried for you.
Who is Domina Claudiana? That's my mother. But I can lay. If I want, I can go to the kitchen, I can freaking grab a knife.
Have you tasted this year's batch from the vineyards? It's divine.
So I hear. Kitchen knife. Oh, I can... That's a weapon. Maybe just a kitchen knife, but... The weapon is a weapon. I can give that to someone.
Did you prepare the study for the Dominus's return?
We took care of it this morning. Everything is ready.
Well, that is good. This is my mother, I guess.
Is everything well, dear?
Our standing is much improved thanks to my achievement in Greece. It's time to begin restoring the villa. No, everything is fine. I'll talk to you later. Relax, bub. Yo, we can grab some weapons. Yeah, this broom is mine now. Broom, 4 to 7. Not that bad. What the heck is even this? Speculator tent. $300 gold. What the hell? Fraction grandly combust. This costs money and fabric. Alright, well. Is this my bedroom? That's not really a nice bed. I mean, shouldn't the bed be like bigger? I don't know, man. Maybe Greek beds. This is Nike. It's supposed to be Nike.
It's so good to have you back home safe and sound.
Oh, thank you, servant.
Do you need me?
No, just walking. Alright, we got gardeners. I don't know why we need so many gardeners, but I guess it's not really a big garden. The hell is this? Hidden place? Nope, just a tap. They got 2 pissing into the damn thing. Okay. Then we have the baths. No, there's lotuses in this. Hey, she is here, Denaria.
How is it?
By Juno, what are you wearing?
You don't like the dress?
On the contrary, it looks cute on you.
Is it normal in Rome for important people to make such shameless advances on their guards?
Guards? It's not normal in Rome to have such striking guards. I'm sorry, you're right, I should get professional. It's not normal in Rome to have such striking guards.
Is good we are not normal then.
So is Rome everything you were hoping?
In some ways it is. In others, it is not. City is big.
Big
I
city.
have never seen anything like it. And there are so many things to buy, so many different people. I love that. But there is a strange way people talk to me. Not because I am foreign, I think, but because I am woman. That I don't like.
Sexism is a problem. Now I do like her. Not really. I prefer Julia Cordelia, of course. Will you be staying in my villa?
I would like that, if it is fine with you.
Mm-hmm.
This villa is amazing. So many statues and fancy carpets. I love your garden. It's so lush and green. And trickle of fountain calms me down.
I have a good dead area.
I'm so glad to be rid of those lictors. The way they looked at me.
Yeah, well, they were criminals, I think. No, not really criminals, but they were not good people. I mean, they're still around, but I guess.
to feed the horses?
Oh?
I am. Is there something I should know?
Don't walk behind the grey mare. A few weeks ago, she kicked a stable boy and nearly killed him.
Oh.
I'll be careful.
Well, that's not good. Alright. Yeah, horses are like big and strong. Okay, we have more of a garden. Okay, well. There is nothing here, though. Where's the loot? The hidden gems or whatever. Are you repairing this door? Alright. Keep doing what you do, I guess. Seek out representatives of the Collegium Vinarium. And at the market. The streets, the campus, Maritus. Every year the fields of Mars are host to the entire population of Rome as everyone comes together to vote for the Senate. The Senate itself. The streets. Although Rome sprawls across 7 hills, the market on the Capitolinus hill near the Forum seems it's like a hub for most of today's traffic. Okay, well, okay, I'm going on the streets then. Dismantling unique item will return a unique crafting material you could use to craft a higher tier version of that item. Alright, good. Bro, they have signposts? Holy shit, that's cool. I like that. We got a dude here. We got a surgeon.
Medical advice.
Free?
I am well trained and highly experienced.
Free, huh? Surgeon? Surgeon, hello? I would like to talk to the surgeon.
Salve legate. Are you looking for medical supplies?
How do you know I am a legatus?
The world may be large, but Rome is smaller than you'd think in some ways. People talk, and you are mildly famous.
Oh, that's good.
Tell me what you need, and I shall provide you with everything.
Everything, huh? You heal wounds and injuries. Why are you not doing this on a battlefield?
Every healer I know dreams of going to war with the legions. But bones do not only break in battle. Life in Rome can sometimes be a battlefield.
People get hurt here, I'm sure. You charge people denarii for your healing in Rome? Isn't that immoral?
I do not charge for the act of healing. I charge for the items I use. My potions and bandages do not come cheap. It would have been fortuitous if the gods simply granted such materials. But healing is the art of mortal hands, and mortal hands need denarii.
True. What do you actually sell?
I have some linen I can spare. You could buy some if you want to make bandages. This bottle could also prove to be interesting for you. It's a concoction that works against the effects of many poisons.
A concoction that eases the symptoms of poison. Is poison a problem people commonly face in Rome?
The machinations of the senatorial class can occasionally turn very bitter indeed. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that.
Alright, let's buy some from you then.
Good. You should
Anti-venom.
make sure to consult a trained healer in mixing this, however. The wrong application could turn ugly.
Alright, I need linen for some fresh bandages.
Of that, I have plenty. How many do you need?
Can I just buy as many? Oh yeah. It's 150 per? Sorry.
Linen is not so difficult to find, but if you do find yourself short on it, I will still be here.
Valet, sir. 150? I thought it's like 15 or 10 or something. You know, I still have to craft the damn thing. Bro, why is this place so big? I mean, it's good or whatever, but...
His own brother killed him. He admitted it in front of the Senate.
That's outrageous. And he was a senator too. What kind of man kills a member of his own family?
Personally, I think it was brave.
Great.
These patricians always put their family ahead of the people they're supposed to serve. They're corrupt, the lot of them.
I guess it is refreshing to see a man who would give up so much in the fight against corruption.
Great. The people are already buying his story. What the hell is going on here?
Maria, wife of
Oh,
Paulus Belventius.
That's me.
Domina. It is with great sorrow that I bring word from the Imperator.
Go, great.
Don't.
Your husband was killed in the siege of Chalcedon.
Stop.
He fought courageously and gave his life in the service of Rome.
Go. Leave.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Get out.
Oh, great. Was he one of the idiots who freaking stood in the catapult? I hope not. In which case, it's his own damn fault. They send a soldier to, I guess, yeah, why, what else would you do, right? You gotta send someone to tell people that their family members have died. What the hell's going on here?
You don't understand. We love each other. Ask her yourself.
My daughter will not be seen with anyone from your family. If I ever catch you sneaking around here again, I'm going to gut you like a fish. Now get out!
Alright. He's just walking away. Why does he not have any sandals? I guess the girl is rich and the boy is not. Common problem. Ooh. What the hell? I'm up here now. Aha. To what end? I don't know. But alright. Good, I guess. Sure. We have a... Yeah, we have Casio here. Oh yeah, he wanted to do debauchery, right. Well, I'm gonna do that
the
later.
young girl with the auburn hair on the second floor, on the corner. Ah, indeed, she is a pretty one. I can see why he pines for her.
I wish she'd just take the boy in and give him what he wants so he'll stop moaning about her outside my window. It's every night now.
Great.
If I were you, I would just empty the chamber pot on his head.
I couldn't. He reminds me of my dear Noctua.
Noctua? The cooler company? They do make good fans. And like, well, fans, yeah. Liquid coolers, you know, the whole lot. They do good work, basically. What's going on here?
Could I possibly pay you to send one of your apprentices to my house?
What apprentice?
I'm sure
Carpenter.
we can arrange that. What seems to be the problem?
My house is built over the cloaca. There is a smell recently.
Oh, I see. I'll send someone out to you tomorrow, and we'll get that looked at.
Do you know where she lives? I mean, I guess if he's a local. What are you guys doing? Nothing? Alright, well, whatever. I can get up here, but again, to what end? There's no reason. Alright, then we can't go here, right? Yeah, okay. What are you guys talking about? Just chatting on? Chatting? Okay. This guy's, he's fixing. Good job. Keep it going, I guess. I don't know.
You've sent the birds to shit on my stall.
Send the birds.
Are you out of your mind? You think I can command the birds?
They only shit on my crates, never on yours.
Great.
What difference does it make? Your crates are already full of shit.
Oh. Got him. I guess. Got him. Well, that's a big statue, bro.
It is good the Smith Sextus has returned.
Yay,
from
Sextus!
I've missed his work greatly.
He's working on new locks for me already. I've been asked to change all the locks in my Dominus's villa.
Change all the locks. She should give someone the keys that she did not want someone to have anymore.
Oh, it snuck up on me. It must have been something I ate. Too much oil, maybe. I just had to go, and I had to go fast.
Oh, great.
Oh, the misfortune! Did you make it to a latrine in time?
I did, but... of course I didn't have my tesorium with me. I didn't expect that sort of emergency.
You didn't. Wipe with one of the shared sponges, surely.
Oh,
I had
horrible.
to. I must have caught something from the damn thing. I've been itching all night.
Oh no. Yeah, they used a sponge on a stick to wipe their ass. It's horrible. No, you would not use a shared one. I don't think so. That's not a good idea. What are you guys up to? Debauchery, I'm sure, at the bar. Yeah, the wine bar. Okay, I was here. This is where I started. No, I started here. Okay. Bro, there's so much to do here, bro. I'm gonna go freaking crazy.
Is your back giving you trouble? My wife is a trained masseuse.
Masseuse?
It was the most unbelievable and bold political maneuver I've ever witnessed.
Bold, huh?
I still don't understand. To kill one's family is the worst act imaginable. He is obligated to defend his family, even against the law.
Yet, he seems to have turned it to an advantage. The people praise his selfless devotion to our law and justice and to our republic.
It makes no sense at all.
Yeah, he's an asshole. He's the Senate or something, I don't know. It's a big
Fine
building.
reward is offered for the return of a horse stolen from the stables of Proculus Sinicius Hilario.
Hilario. It's hilarious, I guess.
This is the place. This is where my statue will be erected.
Oh.
Well chosen, Domine.
We'll have to get rid of this hideous pavilion, of course.
What?
Of course, Domine.
He's just saying, of course.
And that column. My statue will have to be taller than the column.
Why not just have the column destroyed, Domine?
Brilliant idea. Write that down.
Oh. At once, Domine.
He's tired. When he's a service, this is, you know, he's a slave. Can't go there. Okay, well, that makes life a little easier. Nothing else going on in the bazaar. Okay, I guess I can leave here if I wanted to. Alright. Just a lot of people going about.
Talk to him.
Ooh.
Not when he's at work. Then I'll never know if he's just being nice to me because he's being paid to be.
Come on, girl. You think a plebeian boy like that would say no to someone with your family tree?
Rich girl seeking a... What is he, like a... I don't know. Server? Or something? Sextus! Why are you selling
So
pots?
you found me again. But you're a civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in my smithy.
My favorite grumpy old iron pounder. I suppose it was a vain hope that you might afford me more respect as customer than your Legatus. Yeah.
I respect you a great deal, Domine. That's why I give it to you straight. Have you come to get your horses shod?
I let my survey handle such things, but I will tell them to purchase all metal tools here from now on. They do not make arms and armor anymore.
There is no market for such tools in peacetime. And of course, weapons are not allowed inside the Pomerium. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in.
Oh?
Have you ever heard the legend of the Ancilia?
I did not. Enlighten me.
Well, I'm not much of a storyteller, but they say the shield of Mars fell from the sky during the reign of Numa Pompilius.
Well, I want it.
In his wisdom, the king ordered 11 copies to be forged. They were stored alongside the original in the Temple of Mars. I have come into possession of one of them.
2,000? You wish to sell me a replica of a shield?
Or perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune. If nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
If it were the original, I believe the legends prescribe that Rome will only stand as long as the unseal is preserved.
Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it.
Why are you manning the stall yourself? Should you not have an assistant for this so you can spend your time at the forge?
You are as savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning history or Greek or some other such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again.
Why not? I will purchase a replica, sure.
A fair price, I should say. Very well. The Ancile is yours. I cannot guarantee that it once belonged to a god, but you have my word that it is a good shield, and it will serve you well should you ever use it in combat.
I'll see you around. I hope it is freaking insanely good. Oh, it's good. At the end of your turn, your shield strength is restored by however many movement points you have there. Bro, it says that the shield of Mars fell from the sky. The second king of Rome had 11 replicas made of it, to be stored with the shield itself in the shrine of Mars. Over the years, some of those replicas, and each a holy relic in their own right, have been lost. Now, at least one of them has been found. It has Hunker Down, which is great. It has Shield Advance, 6 bludgeoning damage. Puts the target 1 hex away and move into the hex previously occupied by the target. Or bludgeoning damage. Applies exposed though, right, okay. Applies stun to the enemy, okay, it's not bad, it's good.
I didn't expect you to come around again anytime soon. I'm afraid I have no more ancient artifacts lying around, if that was your hope.
I'll see you around, Sextus. Is this your forge? I'm guessing this is his forge. Alright, it's good, it's good. Cool, little nice, small, quaint little thing. And I think, okay, I was here, they're talking about him sending birds to shit on his... only his stall or whatever, right? Okay, we've explored well here. Didn't take that long. What's the crowd talking about?
Noblemen involved in the insurrection in Asia Minor have received pardon of Lucullus and must not be harmed.
Who?
Octavius Pontidius Crito, Vibius Plancius Macer, and Manius Osturius Gratos.
Alright.
News from Greece.
Oh.
The army of consul Lucius Licinius Lucullus is recently returned following its victory against the enemy of Rome, Mithridates Magas.
Yeah.
A triumph has been granted by the Senate to the victorious Imperator and will take place on the calends of next month. All Romans are asked to attend.
Triumph. What the hell is a triumph?
I have the best wine in Rome. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it, huh, Quintus?
Oh, wait. What brings you to the land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius.
Vipsanius, the land of wine.
That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. We are an association of all the wine merchants in Rome.
I'm aware. My family has done much business with you.
Oh, indeed. I recognize you now. Welcome to my stall, then. Are you looking to sell?
Yeah, what's so special about Marcellus Vipsanius?
He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages.
Probably pays more then. Do you all produce wine?
Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market.
I have some wine in need of a buyer. Perhaps you're interested in making good deal.
I would be very interested. But the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity.
Oh, gather around and get ready for the best tasting of your life.
Exciting.
Yeah. So I guess one of them is kind of a criminal. I forgot his name.
Is brilliant.
Quintus.
Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
Vipsanius, great.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years.
Cordius.
Dominic, would you consider a 5-year deal?
5-year
I'm
deal.
willing to buy a 5th of your stock this year, and another 5th next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
Well, that's it.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Cordius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
Okay, okay, so he wants to take 1/5 of my stock every year for 5 years for 1,000 denarii each time. He wants to give 2,500, he wants to give 4,000. Why should I accept your offer, Quintus?
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born. I will sell your wine to the best clients and pay for all of it up front.
I like that. Cordius, tell me why I should accept payment in installments.
The deal favors us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long term.
Your offer is generous, Hispanius, but will you honor it?
It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
I have reached my decision.
I'm sure you've made the right choice, and that you know what's good for you.
Your offer makes sense, Claudius, but consider that as the remaining stock of this vintage dwindles, demand will soon exceed supply, drive the price up. I must also factor in the cost of storing the wine. I favor a steady income. Claudius, we have a deal. Claudius, the first guy. Let's get an edition of Fathers have started. Let's find to Quintus. Marcus Vespanius presented the best offer, and should deal with him. Oh, okay, so I'm dealing with this guy. Consider that the remaining stock of this vintage dwindles, demand will soon exceed supply. Driving the price up, I must also factor in the cost of storing the wine.
Your business acumen is impressive. I agree to your terms and revise the offer. I shall pay you 6,000 denarii over the next 5 years.
6,000 over 5 years.
You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind.
I don't like your tone, Vespanius. Get out of my sight if I lose my temper. Yes, get out of my sight.
You have missed out on a great business venture.
Get out of here.
I will make the arrangements at once. You will receive the first installment soon.
Good. Boom. Quest succeeded. Vineyards. I mean, he was paying 6,000, which is more double what this guy was paying. So, yeah, sorry, dude, and tradition or whatever, but yeah, let's go have a drink now.
Fine wine from the beautiful hills of Latium.
Yeah, not interested.
Is it just me?
What?
It isn't you. The bread is getting worse. I've noticed it as well.
The Collegium Pistorum is not what it used to be.
Back
the
in
problem is Egypt. The conflict of succession is interrupting the grain supply.
Typical. Perhaps it's time Rome takes a more direct interest in how that country is governed.
Take it over, you mean? I think Rome will do that eventually, right? Does it? Do they not? I don't know. Sorry, I know a little bit of history. I don't know a lot. What else is up here? Nothing? You got some new things to say?
Fine reward is offered for the return
well, I
of a
heard
horse
that already.
stolen
But
from the stables of
all right, let's go to the meet Casio. Right, my Casio, not the Casio, the freaking what the hell was he, lawyer, whatever. What's going on? I will enter the back room. Holy shit! It's wine. Don't worry, it's not blood. Do we looking like blood though? Hello.
You came.
A most accurate statement of fact.
If I say dumb things, blame the wine.
Blame the wine.
But
Got
I
it.
really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places.
Sorry, I've been looking forward to getting some alone time with you. No. I said I'd be here, so here I am. Why? What's wrong with this place? I have a knack for appearing unannounced and unexpected.
That you do indeed. And thank the twice-born god.
Twice-born
Woman,
god.
bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable. Now, what are we drinking to?
With the beautiful women of Rome.
Rome is fine. Women, though, bring nothing but trouble.
Right.
Fortunately, trouble is what I like.
Ha ha ha. Yes, good.
That hit the spot. Another one?
My cup is empty, and I find that question insulting. I can drink another one.
I'll tell you a secret. I can always drink another one.
So you're a drunkard.
Another! Keep it pouring!
I'm gonna be drunk, aren't I? Whatever, let's just get drunk. Who cares?
And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole?
Obviously, so I don't get it. Laugh. What else? That's really funny.
It was. I still can't help but laugh. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. You're all right, my friend. You're all right.
Thank you. You're not so bad yourself. See, I'm making friends.
I'm glad you came. Friendships that develop in war don't always stand the test of peacetime.
You've been to many lands, haven't you?
More than I could
Yeah,
count.
okay.
I've walked on so many different kinds of soil, seen so many faces, and Broken so many hearts.
He's broken a lot of hearts. He's a heartbreaker. This wine is really good.
Marcellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's working on the recipes of the legendary Margot himself. Others say he smuggles his wine from Carthage.
He's a bad guy. Ever thought of settling down?
An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own?
A couple of tiny copies of you running around seems fine to me. Not necessarily, but I wonder if you'll ever tired of it all. A couple of tiny copies of you running around sounds fine to me.
Not me. I'm an adventurer at heart. And an adventurer never rests.
He doesn't want to get married.
Sure, life is full of pain and misery. But it's also full of beauty and wonder.
Right.
You should endure the former and live for the latter. There's so much to experience still. To people like us, settling down is like death. Something you don't long for, nor expect.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, Soa.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
Leave us, sir. We're not interested in your services tonight. No, she could be talking about something else. It's Lucia. Seems like your handsome visage keeps attracting women. That's alright, I was about to leave.
But I'm not, and I have no interest in going anywhere with this Soa. Outwitted woman, what do you want?
I think I am with child.
Did you sleep with her? Remain silent.
You are the father of my child. Future child. Don't you remember me, Aquilinos?
Aquilinos? What? Is that true, Casio?
I don't know.
Oh.
I've never seen this woman in my life.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And I respected that in a way, but now I need your help. Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man. I remember how kind you were to me. My child deserves better. Our child. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I want our child safe and away from this shithole. Will you save me?
Now we could purchase her if you want.
Indeed. Perhaps we should inform the Kensos.
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs will not deliver themselves.
Help me, please.
Quickly, Sour.
The night has taken an unusual turn.
Could be a scam, but...
I apologize.
Do you really not remember her?
I don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Still, I find it hard to believe I'd forget the mother of my own child.
I mean, you don't really remember. It's not really a big deal until it happens, you know. Do you think she was telling the truth?
Maybe. Not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie.
I don't think you should get involved.
Probably not. But what if it really is my child?
What will you do?
I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to think.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help, yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
I can help him.
That means a lot.
He's been my shield.
You go. I suddenly have much to think about.
All Praetorians gain 20 XP in Vino Veratus. Like in wine something. Alright, so this is the other merchant. It's evening now. So we still have... Bro, I gotta do this. You know what? No, we'll do this in the next one. It's late. But this is going to be interesting. Bestia has asked Kalida out on what can be described as a date. Kalida is lukewarm on the gladiator at best, so she has invited Denaria along as well to help manage expectations. Right, well, I still have 1,000 gold, so that's good. And I have a beautiful new shield for him. Anyway, I'll save it up here. YouTube 19. Perfect. And I'll see you in the next one.